Namaste students. Today we are going to learn about the English subject. For the students of 12th and 11th of Science and General streams of English medium. This topic is also helpful to the students of 12th and 11th of Gujarati medium all streams. Today we are beginning with the most important topic of the function, that is voice. This is the first part of video, and in this video we shall learn about how we can use the voices, what is voices, and how we can convert the sentences from active voice to the passive voices.
First of all, the question arises in our mind is that what is voice? When we talk about voice, then there are two voices. The first one is an active voice and the second one is the passive voice. Here, two examples have been given by which the voices can become more clear to you. The first example is I drink warm water every day. And the second example is warm water is drunk by me every day. When you observe these two sentences, you will find the same sentences written into the different ways. Yes, friends, the first sentence is from active voice and the second sentence is from the passive voice. How we can make the sentence of active into the passive, that we shall try to learn in this video session. First of all, as I have already told you that there are two types of voice. The first one is active voice and the second one is passive voice. We can talk either in active or in passive voice, but there are some basic difference between these two voices. First of all, we will try to learn which are the basic differences between these two voices. The active voice. In the active voice, subject is active, while in passive voice, the subject is not important, that is, the subject is always in a passive state. In active voice, doer is important. That means the person who is doing the action, person who is doing the process is always given the important place into the sentence, that is the first place, because as we already know that the subject is put first into the active voice construction, while into the passive voice the process or action is important, not the doer of the action is important. The third difference between active voice and passive voice. In active voice, verb according to tense is used. For example, if the sentence is in simple present tense, then V1, that is the basic verb, is used. If the sentence is in continuous present tense, then supporting verb, that is either am, is or are, can be used, and with the supporting verb, basic verb with ing is used. If the sentence is into the perfect present tense, then have or has can be used, and with have and has, V3, that is the third form of verb, that is the past participle of the verb, can be used. While in passive voice, always past participle, that is the third form of the verb, is used. Into the active voice, active sentence pattern can be seen. As we have discussed earlier that into the active voice sentence pattern, the doer, that is the person who is doing the action or person who is doing the process, is always written on the first place. That is called the active sentence pattern. While in passive voice, the sentence pattern is always into the passive sentence pattern. With a reference to active voice, the active voice can be used in informal, day-to-day and oral language while we are talking informally, while we are talking into our day-to-day life with our friends, with our relatives, with our neighbors. We generally use active voice sentence pattern. And with the reference to oral language, most of the language is used into the active voice, while in passive voice is used in formal, professional, reporting language. See, while we are talking formally, while we are into the professional attire, or while we are into the professional environment, we generally use passive voice. While we are reporting something to somebody, at that time also we can use the passive voice sentence pattern. Now, considering the differences between the sentence pattern of active voice and passive voice, we will talk about how to convert a sentence from active voice to passive voice. Here you can see two examples. Read both the examples. The first example is we play cricket every Sunday. And the second example is cricket is played by us every Sunday. You will see both of these are the same sentence, both of this sentence gives the same meaning, but the style of writing is different from each other. The first example is we play cricket every Sunday is the active voice construction, and the second example, that is cricket is played by us every Sunday, is passive voice construction. So here we can know how we can transfer the sentence of active voice into the passive voice. The first thing which is very clearly visible to you is that if you want to transfer the active voice pattern into the passive voice, the object of active voice becomes the subject of passive voice, and subject of active voice becomes the object of passive voice. This is the first and foremost thing that you should attain. In this example, you can see that in the active voice construction, the active voice sentence pattern, the first word, that is we, is on the place of subject, and when you transfer the same sentence into the passive construction, we will become the object of the sentence. We shall be placed on the place of object, so the object of we will become us. In active voice construction, object is the word cricket, and when you will transfer this sentence into the passive voice construction, then the active voice object, that is cricket, will become the subject of the passive voice construction. That means the object of active voice will be put on the place of subject into the passive voice. So this is the most important task you have to attain while transferring the sentence from active voice to passive voice. Now we are thinking about how to convert a sentence from active voice to passive voice. As we have earlier talked that the subject of active voice will become object into the passive voice. If there is a pronoun into the active voice on the place of subject, then it will become the object into the passive voice. So For the subject I into the active voice, we will use its object, that is me. For the pronoun we, it will become us. For you, we shall transfer it into the you. For he, we shall use him as an object. For she, we shall use her. For it will become it. It will remain it. And for they, we shall use them into the passive voice construction. So these are some of the basic changes of the subject when it transfers to the place of object. Now, the second change which we should do while transferring the sentence from active voice to passive voice is with the reference to supportive verb. Supportive verb has been put according to tense. For example, if the sentence is from simple present tense or continuous present tense, the supportive verb will be used is, am, is and are. If the sentence is in perfect present tense, the supportive verb will be had. If the sentence is in simple past tense or continuous past tense, the supportive verb shall be was or were. If the sentence is in perfect past tense, the supportive verb shall be had. If the sentence is in simple future tense or continuous future tense, then supportive verb shall be shall or will. If the sentence is in perfect future tense, the supportive verbs can be shall have or will have. So these are the supportive verbs which must be used while transferring the sentence from active voice to passive voice. Now, one more important thing, that is passive voice mentioning word has been placed. We are learning the rules, we are learning the general consideration of transferring the sentence from active voice to passive voice. We have learned the two rules. The first rule was the subject of active voice will become the object of passive voice, and object of active voice will become the subject of passive voice. This was the first rule. The second rule was putting an appropriate supportive verb, as we have already discussed. And the third rule is passive voice mentioning word has been placed. For example, if there is a simple present tense or past tense, no words that is mentioning the passive voice will be used. If the sentence is in continuous present tense, past or future tense, continuous present tense, past tense, future tense, then the passive voice mentioning word being will be used. If the sentence is in perfect present tense, perfect present, past, future tense, then been has been used. I am repeating, if the sentence is in perfect present, perfect past or perfect future tense, then passive voice mentioning word been will be used. If the sentence is in simple future tense or if the sentence contains the modal auxiliary, then passive voice mentioning word, that is be, shall be used while transferring the sentence from active voice to passive voice construction. Next rule, that is past participle or third form of word has been used or have been put. There are three rules of making past participle of the basic verb. The first rule is ed has been placed. There are some words, there are some verbs to make it past participle we generally joins or put ed. after the verb. That is for example, play, then played, walk, then walked. This is the first rule. There is one second rule, that is the verb form of the past participle changes. For example, drive, then driven, give, then given. This is the second rule. And the third rule, no changes at all. The basic verb form, past verb form, and past participle will remain the same. For example, shut, its past participle is also shut. For example, cut, its past participle will also be cut. So these are the three rules by which we should make past participle of the verb mentioned into the active voice construction. Then the word by has been placed before the object. This is the next rule. After the V3, that is after past participle, we generally put by before object to mention the passive voice construction. Thank you very much for attending the session. I have faith that you have learned the important rules of active passive voice construction. Thank you all.